I've got a challenge for you. I would like you to think about the absolute worst person that you have ever met in your entire life. The most despicable, the most wantonly cruel, the most wicked person that you know, the biggest liar. For me, that's a guy who went by the name of Don Marco, who was a complete asshole from Tennessee, who moved down to Antigua, Guatemala, a community where I spent a significant amount of time. And he was in town for, I don't know, maybe a year and a half or 2 years. And in that time, he inveigled his way into a number of communities and began to systematically con people, lie to people, steal from people. He tried to have a friend of ours thrown into jail for a crime that he had committed. And his story down here in Central America ended when the FBI showed up at the Parque Central and arrested his ass and dragged him back to Tennessee to face charges. He was a felon who had fled the States after embezzling $500,000 from his in laws. He was a terrible human being. And he was the worst person in the world in my mind until yesterday when I watched this video. And I want you to watch it too. And I'll come back in a second and talk a little bit more.
You asked about a shooting that we just had in Minneapolis, Minnesota. It was an act of domestic terrorism. What happened was our ICE officers were out in an enforcement action. They got stuck in the snow because of the adverse weather that is in Minneapolis. They were attempting to push out their vehicle, and a woman attacked them and those surrounding them and attempted to run them over and ram them with her vehicle. An officer of ours acted quickly and defensively shot to protect himself and the people around him. And my understanding is that she was hit and is deceased. We're continuing to gather more information, but this goes to show the assaults that our ICE officers and our law enforcement are under every single day.
I don't know about you, but for me, Kristi Noem has now dethroned Don Marco as the most despicable human being on the planet. I mean, the way she so brazenly lies about an American citizen, a woman, a poet, a mother who was trying to defend her community, and she calls her a domestic terrorist. She says that she was threatening law enforcement officers when we all can see the goddamn videotape. She even said it was snowing, and there's no goddamn snow in the thing. I don't know about for you, but for me, for at least for today, and it's tough with these guys, with Trump and his ban. But as far as I'm concerned, Kristi Noem is the most despicable human being on the planet out of all 8 billion, and that's something. Congratulations, Kristi. I wish nothing good for you for the rest of your days. Love to y'all, unless you're a fascist, in which case you get one of these. Big one for Kristi today. Fuck you.